showed me love like the Father showed his Son despite his past. They could look past my mistakes. However, people don't always look past our mistakes. For instance, with the parable, verse 25. Meanwhile, the older son was in the field. When he came near the house, he heard music and dancing. So he called one of the servants and asked him what was going on. Your brother has come, he replied, and your father has killed the fattened calf, because he has him back safe and sound. The older brother became angry and refused to go in. So his father went out and pleaded with him. But he answered his father, Look, all these years I have been slaving for you and never disobeyed your orders. Yet you never even gave me a young goat so I could celebrate with my friends. But when this son of yours, who has squandered your property with prostitutes, comes home, you kill the fattened calf for him. My son, the father said, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate and be glad, because this brother of yours was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found. Notice here we see a repeated phrase, dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found. Now, whenever something is important in the Bible, it is repeated. Now, what does it mean? Although the son said to his father, you're dead to me, the father is saying, you are alive and you are still my son. He was lost in that he tried to fulfill his needs in his own way that would ultimately lead to death. Because once his money was gone, so were his friends. Just like with us, something we treasure so much, whether it be our popularity, our athleticism, our ability to walk, can be lost in an instant. But if we try to fulfill this need with otherworldly things, just as the son did, we will find ourselves so deep in darkness we can't even get out. But notice how after the father said he was lost, he said he was found. He was found in that he realized he couldn't fulfill his needs on his own, but only with the help of his Father, or in our case, our Heavenly Father. Now, looking back on how the Father accepted his Son home with open arms, there is a quote I found on Community by Paul Ryan, current speaker for the House of Representatives. It says, every successful individual knows that his or her achievement depends on a community of persons working together. We cannot grow if we tear each other down, if we isolate others based on their past alone. We must be a community and build each other up. We must work together and support those who wish to grow in the church and then in their spiritual journey. Now, my high school Sabbath school has a motto at Loma University Church, Regen. It is, you belong here. It doesn't say you belong here if you're holy or you belong here if you never sin. No, it simply says you belong here. Just like God says we belong in heaven no matter our past. Now I leave you with this. We are not worthy to God because of the bad things we have done or the good things we have done. But we are worthy simply because we come to the Father and say, I am a sinner, and acknowledge our wrongdoings. And that's when the Father says to us, welcome home, my daughter. Welcome home, my son.